What is up, YouTube? In today's video, we are back in the 3-3-5 wide. You guys just obliterated that one, so I figured give you guys another setup out of the 3-3-5 wide. Now, for today's video, we're introducing a new package, okay? The FS1 inside. We need to talk about how this works real fast. Takes your number one safety, puts him in at the slot, and then your number two safety goes in at the free safety position. So you want to make sure your fastest player is right here. Your second fastest defensive back is right there. So we got Will Redmond as our user. We got Darnell Savage as the guy that's going to be in at the slot. 3-3-5 wide, FS1 inside. Cover 3 buzz is what we're going to be using for today's video. We're going to go ahead and get into gun bunch. Here is the blitz setup. It's blitz all linebackers and then just spam the baseline button until the linebacker drops into the gaps. Now, you want to make sure it stays as a default alignment. Let's just baseline one more time. You notice how those guys go far outside. This is an actual baseline. Then when you re-baseline, it's a double baseline essentially. The guys come back to their default positions. You want to make sure that they are default for a compressed set. For a spread set, you actually want to leave it as a baseline. A spread D-line, slants outside. Take this user right here. Stand on the opposite side, A gap or B gap from where the slot corner is. In this case, the slot corner is on the left. We're going to stand directly over the right guard. Simply engage and disengage. And against a non-max protector or even a non-blocked running back, you get dual edge pressure. Your user has to be aware of anything going to the flats in gun bunch. Everybody looks for flats. Everybody will. Every single down. So as soon as you engage, disengage, you just want to rally straight to flats, and that time we get nano detected off the edge. What about the flats on the left side of the field? Don't you have to be worried about that? Not really, actually. With the FS1 package, we can actually take advantage of that. So let's go ahead, blitz all linebackers, and let's set this bad boy up. So again, baseline, baseline, baseline until it's a default alignment and the linebacker drops into the gaps. I like to press against compressed sets, spread D line, slant outside. Same thing, stand right here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to change this up. X is going to go into a cloud. Y is going to go into an outside third to the left. A is going to go into a middle third. And then B is going to stay as an outside third, okay? Same thing as always. You want to make sure that you're just checking the flats on the right side. The cloud flat will pick up the wheel route and he will pick up the drag route as well. So you do not have to worry about that. In fact, you could even put him as a hard flat, so you don't have to worry about those little checkdowns on that side of the field. It's gone. You need to shade up, and this is where speed is really, really important in the slot position, because if he's too slow, he's getting burned over the top for he won't play touchdown because of the alignment. Now, let's say we wanted to cook this up and dial it up a little bit more. So again, blitz all linebackers. If they're going to block their running back, we got to go ahead and really make sure we keep them in check. So right here, if they block their running back, this blitz alone is still going to come in, okay? So we slant D-line outside. Right here, engage, disengage. Same guy as Darius Smith every single down. He's screaming. Now, yes, they have to check down the left side, but a simple hard flat from the slot takes care of that. Of course, when you're not using the FS1 package. When you have the FS1, you can't use a hard flat from the slot. When you don't have FS1, you can. Let's go ahead and blitz all. Now, baseline till the cows come home. Spread D-line, slant outside, press, okay? This time when they go into max protects, we're going to take Darnell Savage and blitz him off the edge. I'm almost always going to shade over the top, and then I like to just individually back that guy off with simple quick adjustments. Y-A-X up on the right stick. That's how you back him off. Y-A-X down on the right stick. Presses Y-A-X. Backs him off. Really simple. Again, blitz your user and stand basically in front of the right guard. Max protect gun bunch. As always, you want to work from the strength of the formation back to the middle. In this case, we got gun bunch on the right. We're going to work our way to the right and then back over to the center. So engage, disengage, work our way to the middle. And you saw nothing goes open. Simple blitz, simple pressure. And with a couple different coverage shells behind it, you guys can really just throw your opponents off. The last thing I want to talk about is without the FS1 blitz. And kind of what I was discussing at the beginning of this video, the differences between the two. So if we go 3-3-5 wide using just the packages, okay, we're going to go back into the same thing. Cover 3 buzz. We're going to go back into gun bunch. So again, if we go ahead and blitz all linebackers and then just spam the baseline button, remembering to keep them as a default alignment, spread the line, slants outside. We can now go ahead and put our slot into a hard flat, seam flat, vert hook, curl flat. Remember last time it was deep half, left, right, outside third, left and right, and a middle third, and a mid read. Those are all gone now. It changed completely. So be aware of FS1 inside versus just packages and the differences between the two and when you should and should not use them. Really, really simple, easy pressure, and just keep in mind the user assignment will always change based off of what you do. In fact, you can go ahead and run this as a 5-man if you expect them to send a 5 out. So if we engage, disengage, we get easy pressure off the edge, work our way in the middle of the field, watching for anything short, bait the short stuff, and consistently keep our eyes open. This blitz is easy, it's simple. And if you want more, check out the link in the description for a little mini scheme out of the 335 wide. And subscribe if you guys are new. A lot of you aren't subbed and you're missing out. A lot of you are missing out on basically daily uploads and every other day a brand new blitz to add to your repertoire. I'm just saying, you're missing out if you ain't subbed. If you are subbed, go ahead. I appreciate you. Go ahead and sub this, share this video, and guys, we will see you in the next one.